Good evening, everyone. This is Miss JD, and today is June 20th, 2020. And I am starting a new segment in this channel. I am calling it My Trading Journal. The objective of this segment is to share to you real trades from my portfolio. I'll be sharing to you the most, or I will be sharing to you the thought process why I entered in such trade, and we will be following the progress until the time I exit a particular trade. So definitely it may end both ways. It can be successful or not. But the point is, I am documenting my journal in this format and allow you guys to learn from it. Okay, so let's begin. By the way, if this is your first time to watch our video, I record videos every day, and normally I would record videos from your requested stocks, but I'm starting to create some variations in our format, and this is another episode or segment that I'm introducing. So let's begin with the first stock that I have engaged in. So this stock I'm going to discuss today is Wells Fargo, and as you can see, this is an eToro account. So see this logo, that's eToro. So using my eToro account, I had two entries here with two different perspectives. And why did I enter to begin with? Why did I enter in Wells Fargo? So number one, if you're using your eToro account, there are different icons here where you can get a lot of information. Number one, we have the feed over here. So all the traders or all the members of eToro, they have this segment or section. It's like a YouTube or Instagrams where they can post anything they want. And also there's what you call stats here. And this shows the stats of the company you would like to invest in. So you have your, of course, revenue, beta, dividend, and everything else you will find helpful when you look at the fundamentals of the stock. It also has the chart at a glance on a time frame you prefer to look at. There you have it. At the same time, you also see the revenue of the company, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and some other information that will help you. At the same time, you also have the chart. Okay, so of course I still use the indicators that we are familiar and used to. And research, the research part here also gives you some more analytics. Number one, it gives you the sentiment of the people, and also some analysts here along with their movements, or their positions related to this particular stock. Okay, so why did I enter in Wells Fargo? It is first of all, it is the world's fourth largest bank by market capitalization and the fourth largest bank in the US by total assets. Wells Fargo is also ranked number 26 on the 2018 Fortune 500 rankings of the largest US corporations by total revenue. And let's dive into my trade. Of course, I am more of a trader who heavily relies on technical analysis. So let's get started. As you can see here, this is my actual portfolio. I entered here twice. The first one was back in um, June 11th, and here I entered at 27.37, and the price right now is 27.62. Okay, here I was just looking at trading this stock, so I set my stop loss, and I am aiming to get 31.48 as my target profit area. However, so there was a time when the stock was already climbing up, and I thought it was going to really continue moving to the upside. However, it gave us again another opportunity to enter at a much lower price. And this time around, I entered on the 19th of June. And here, my perspective here is I want to hold onto this stock for a much longer time. So I'm willing to sit on it for probably 5 to 6 months, and let's see uh, at what point I am going to exit the trade. Ideally, I would like to take profit at the 33.67 area. Okay, so now let's check out here. I'll open the chart. Okay, hold on a second. View chart. Okay, let's view chart. Let's take note of my entry first. 27.37 and 27.29. Here, okay. So looking at the chart here, the reason why this company really attracted me the most is because it was badly beaten. Look at this. Um, at the start of the year, it was running around, the price was ranging around 53.54. And then during the pandemic, there was a heavy sell off that happened, and it was ranging in this level. Actually, up to this point, it is still doing sideways overall with high fluctuations in the price. Okay, and back in June 11th, so let's go back to this area. This is June 11th. So before the market opened, I actually was already speculating that if it continues to drop, chances are it will land at the MA20. And so I just placed my order there. And what happened was, I think towards the latter part of the day, uh, my target price was uh, executed. So 27.29, right? 27.29 was just around this area. Let's put a line. So that's my 27.29 around here. Okay. Do you see it? So we were just sitting at the MA20 line. Okay, and then at one point it was already moving higher and higher, and then back in here. So to go back, so we entered back in June 11th, it's 27.37. 27.37, not 27.29. So we have to move this a little higher. 27 point. Where was that? Okay, let's make another line here. 27.30, around that area. So it's 27.37, but the line is not that clear. Okay, so that's the area where I entered my first trade. Now, June 19th. June 19th was right here. Actually, this is June 19th. Okay, we entered at this area, June 19th, 2020. Okay, this was the one. Okay, and we entered at a much cheaper price, 27.29. Okay, so that was for me. I feel that that was already a very cheap level to start accumulating 27.29, which is just almost the same area. So I said, I think this is really a good time to start adding more funds because we are at a cheap level. So I'm having two objectives here. Number one is to take profit um, earlier, which is around 31.48. 31.48. This is where I want to take profit. Okay, before that, because I see this level as a possible resistance area that we might encounter some rejection. So I wanted to enter before it really reaches that level, and that's for my range trade. However, for my other one, I plan to take it at 33.67, which is here. Although, if you are to really look at it, I could take a much bigger profit, but I don't really have control over when it is going to go back to this level. So I'm a little bit conservative and I want to take profit when it reaches around this level, 33 point around here, 33.67. So that should already be a good, how much? Around this level. Okay, so that's for my second. This is for my first profit taking area and my second profit taking area. And I would have to say that it's already a good what? 23%. So let us see if my analysis will serve me right in the coming days, and definitely I will update you guys on the progress of this trade.